How was it for you?
It was, in terms of filming it, it was very much like being at school, being at work normally. Nothing much changed. There were a few cameras around, and there were people running around and sorting things out. But it was very much, we expected it to be quite labour intensive, but it wasn't at all. It being on TV for 2 months was the most surreal 2-month block of my entire life. We found out there was going to be a Christmas special at about the same time as everybody else, so it was as much a surprise for us as it kind of was for everybody else. So, but it's lovely. I think there are unanswered questions at the end of things. I mean, a lot of people ask me, is Mr. Steers still alive? With the leg thing, but unless he's tweeting from beyond the grave, he definitely is. And unless he's an apparition in our office, he definitely is. So it's nice to kind of wrap those questions up, those unanswered questions, and to find out what the kids are doing, because I think with a series like that, you do become quite attached to the characters, and you do kind of buy into what they're trying to achieve, and you buy into their stories, and you buy into their kind of the conquest that they're on, I suppose.
Let's talk a little bit about Mission Christmas. So the aim of the campaign is to make sure that every child in Yorkshire doesn't wake up without a Christmas present on Christmas Day. Why is it important, do you think, for Thornhill to get behind a campaign like that?
I think we're in a kind of social position in that we have the opportunity to make a difference. I think with our heightened profile, we've got, we have to take some responsibility with that, and we take that very, very seriously. And if we can help any kind of wonderful projects that are ongoing, then I think that's what we have to do. It's also, it's one of those things, waking up on Christmas morning, opening your presents and all that, and if there are kids in Yorkshire left out, then that's it's a travesty, really. So whatever we can do to help that become the reality, then that's great.
Is it a campaign that speaks to you? I mean, on Christmas Day, do you have your memories of opening your presents?
Yeah, very much so, yeah. I remember one year I tried to get my mum and dad to move it forward by about 10 days because I was so excited. But then I realised I was 23 and I should grow up. Yeah, it's one of those things that you kind of always remember. And I also remember, alongside the Christmas mornings that are wonderful and you bound downstairs and open your stocking and presents and all that, I remember the countless nights where I dreamt it was Christmas Eve and then turned out it was kind of bounded downstairs and then remembered it was the middle of July. So, yeah, that feeling of Christmas morning is really exciting for children. I think if that's lost and if that goes, and it's a real shame. Yeah, there are a lot of communities in Yorkshire where children aren't as they don't get the same opportunities that maybe I got, and that a lot of other people did. And certainly some of the area where we work is they will struggle to make ends meet, and they will struggle to provide presents for the kids on Christmas Day, and it's heartbreaking, really, because these kids turn up, rain or shine, to school, and some of them will struggle to kind of have a Christmas present to open on Christmas morning. So, of course, I think anything that's got the name Yorkshire attached to it certainly gets my attention to start with anyway. But then, if it's a really good and positive ethos and goal behind it, then I think all the more so.